former lawmaker representing Kaduna Central in the National Assembly, Shehu Sani, has asked Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi to remember him when he finally received monetary support from his kindred in the diaspora ahead of the 2023 election. Sani, who has found shelter in the People's Democratic Party (PDP) camp, took to Twitter on Saturday morning to jokingly ask the former governor of Anambra State, who he referenced as his good friend, to send him something. What does he really want? He wants money. He jokingly meant. The 8th National Assembly lawmaker, however, cursed Obi's enemies, saying they shall suffer. He said, "Dear brother, when our brothers and sisters in the diaspora gather and send something, just remember your good friend in Kaduna. I can't deny you. The enemies of your blessings shall suffer." Sani tweets reads. In a statement on Monday, Obi refuted viral reports that his journey abroad was to solicit funds for his campaign. Nigeria News understands that Obi was reacting to a call by a support group under the aegis of Tinubu Shetima Connect, asking the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to disqualify him from the 2023 presidential race over violation of the Electoral Act on campaign funding. But in a statement on Sunday, the Obidati media office, on behalf of the Labour Party flag bearer, described the allegation of violating the Electoral Act external funding for elections as desolate and baseless. The statement added that Obi's trip was to sensitize and carry along Nigerians abroad on his upcoming agenda of rebuilding the country. He said Obi's foreign trips have become a worry to the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) because its leaders cannot meet Nigerians in diaspora, knowing that they contributed to their leaving the country in the first place. This Shehu Sani is a funny person. Honestly, he's a funny person. One thing about this man that I've watched and noticed, of course, you can say me that people at times they could have funny, but I just give this man kudos. I remember when he was in APC, he was able to come out and say no. This issue of a fight against corruption and all of that, it was one-sided, which is still one-sided, but it's like they have toned down the pressure, the manner to which they were going after opposition. And he came out and said, you know what, you can't tell us we are fighting corruption, but when it comes to people on our side who are in APC, you try to downplay it, but when it is opposition, you want to use hammer and hit just an ordinary ant. And that was when his problem started. To an extent, you can say, people might want to defend their people in a subtle manner. No one is perfect, but generally, this man is always coming out to speak the truth. But these days, it's been like, it's like talking about, try to be joke, to crack jokes in most of the things happening. And even in midst of his joke, you could really pinpoint something out of it. Well, obedient members, are you all there? Be watchful, prayerful, and be obedient at all times, as I am. Well, Obi is getting this fund publicly, not secretly. The whole Nigeria is aware, so you don't even expect him to misappropriate the funds. By the way, Obi personally is not the money thieving kind of person. Labour Party is not APC and PDP, where national cake is shared among party members, family and friends. Well, I can never deny Peter Obi. Who cares? Very soon you will care. Buhari was more disciplined than Obi before 2015 election, but his government is the worst corrupt government in the history of Nigeria. Abacha looks is joking where Buhari's APC government is. So Obi will be 2 times of Buhari if he wins, which is not possible anyways. why you taking paracetamol for other people's headache? So we should give it to Tinubu Atiku, or what are you saying? You deserve strokes of cane for not even being wise. You lied. Buhari has never ever been disciplined before. Go and check records and history. You will understand better. Obi is our incoming president. send your money when Obi no dey give shishi. Send you money when Obi no dey give shishi. You wait and see, be calm for the development of this nation, of course. Name calling can't even stop obedience movements or Obi being the president of Nigeria come 2023. Everybody is optimistic, or everybody is just uh keeping the spirit high. Whoever you are, whosoever you are supporting, everybody, oh, Tinubu, those who believe in Tinubu, they will say, oh, forget it. He's the next president. Atiku, they say, forget it. But I think the supporters of Atiku are not really too, I don't know, whether because of the Wike saga or something, they are not really too engrossed. We are not seeing people who are really uh, saying that, yes, we want to go for this man. It's just like, it's been like the supporters have been so scanty. Apart from this man, and he's not even concentrating on him. Reno Mokri is not even he's not even concentrating on Atiku that is fighting for. He said that he's talking about a Obi or Tinubu, but most of the time he talks about Obi. He's always on Obi, but he can't even tell us that this man has done this. I think he's the only one whose voice is louder when it comes to supporting Atiku, Reno Mokri. So everybody's just optimistic. Oh, it is my person, it is my person. And let's see how everything turns out at the end of the day. When Shehu Sani heard about the money Peter Obi is about to get from Diaspora, is now interested in the money than supporting the man to win first. You can now see the greediness in our so-called leaders and corruption. Is their blood, is in their blood system. But this Labour Party is not that with structure of sharing Nigeria resources to be detriment of our citizens, because actually the masses have borne the blunt very well. Suffer, done too much for this Niger, and everybody just needs money. Make una calm down. Is catching cruise. Yeah, this one is catching cruise. He's saying it jokingly. Obi will use the money, repair Nigeria. Number one is all the refineries, open industries, revoke all the useless EEDC license, and return it back to NEPA, to federal government of Nigeria. Rebuild all the rail lines in southern and southeast, and so on and so forth. Peter Obi cannot even come close to winning the presidential election. Don't say that, oh. Don't say that at all. Don't say that at all. He cannot win. He cannot win. He cannot win. And yet, the people are getting to know him the more. He cannot win. So, guys, let's hear your opinion concerning all of this. Nothing is not relevant. Everything is relevant. It depending on how you want to go about it.